Okay. This is exciting. This is the most exciting countdown I've had in a while. I've had other types of countdowns in the past month, but this one's exciting.
For 2 minutes and what's going on here? Oh, I see what it is.
Yeah, and people can hear us during the countdown, so don't give away your social security number or anything.
Okay, I will. All right. I had to turn off I had the sound on while YouTube was running, so we were.
Yeah, so you don't have to have the YouTube channel open. You can just pop out the chat and close the tab, and then you'll have the.
Yep, I have the chat open. There. Hey, Ozzy.
You also have AT Machine. Yeah.
AT Machine.
Hey, you know, they posted about our previous live streams in the, you know that website, mixedmojo.com?
Oh, yeah. They posted.
Yeah, they posted about both live streams.
Mm-hmm. Morning, Gunther. Or afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Gunther, sorry. I can't pronounce it right.
In the past month, I've premiered my conversation with Lynn Taylor. Do you know her?
Doesn't ring a bell.
She was the compatibility manager on Escape from Monkey Island.
Lynn Taylor. I probably know them if I saw them, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah. So that's my current record. My conversation with her was 4 hours and 55 minutes.
You got a lot to say about the compatibility on Monkey Island.
Yeah.
If Lynn's watching, I'm sorry if your name doesn't ring a bell. I'm really sorry. I'm sure you did a lot of work.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah. Let's do the intro. Get started. Hi everyone. Welcome back to Text Play, the show where I get to play classic games with the people who worked on them whenever there isn't a war going on in the Middle East, and then I'm able to do so. So anyway, the last time I streamed, by the way, was February 21st with Paul when we played the Talos Principle, and earlier in February, I played part 2 of our playthrough with Chris Miles. So this is long overdue, but I'm back now, hopefully for more than just a couple of days. And hopefully the ceasefire will be longer than 2 weeks, because I have tons of things planned out. So hopefully I'll be able to go through them as opposed to postponing them. We've had Phantasmagoria live stream scheduled for Friday the 13th, which was back in March, but we couldn't live stream then because of the war. So anyway, a lot of live streams have been postponed, but we'll eventually get to all of them. I'm happy to see you all. I love you all. And today we're going to play Escape from Monkey Island. And tomorrow, Paul and I are going back to the Talos Principle, which is also exciting. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to play Star Trek Klingon, which is an FMV game from back in 1996, with the person who remastered the game. A while ago, I live streamed with him Star Trek Borg, which he also remastered. And now we're going to play this game. And that's it. That's the plan. Okay. Let me thank our Patreon members. Thank you, Patreon members. Thank you, Sam, for joining us. We also have Avi Steiner, who also rejoined us. And let me say goodbye to Francois Demagella, who left us recently. And thank you for all his support throughout the life of this channel, which is soon to be 5 years old. And that's it. Thank you to our coffee members, Top 8, Top Fuel, Church of Poe, Ozzy Astaroth, Those Deaf Mutes, Right Said Brett, Dan, Farron, Ziggy, and Emil. So, without further ado, Chris Miles, what up?
Hi there.
How are you?
Good afternoon.
When we last played it, I asked ChatGPT to do a recap of our last live stream. Because we don't remember anything from our last live stream. That was ages ago. So this is the recap. You and Chris Miles continued your 25th anniversary Escape from Monkey Island playthrough, picking up on Looker Island and turning the stream into a mix of puzzle solving, development memories, and live reactions to what Chris did and did not remember after 25 years. The session covered the bank robbery setup, Guybrush getting framed, the search for Pegno's Pete through the prosthetics and perfume puzzles, the chess player distraction, and the swamp time puzzle that Chris openly said he always hated.
I hated it because it was hard, not because it wasn't fun or that it looked bad.
Well, AI says you hated it, you hated it.
Oh, the AI is the source of all truth, of course, yes.
What made the stream especially fun was the behind-the-scenes commentary. Chris talked about art direction choices like avoiding pure black and pure white in the character designs, discussing the shadow issues in the version you were playing, and described Ozzy's mention as intentionally warped and theatrical with a very Beetlejuice and old Warner Brothers feel. By the end, you had pushed deeper into Act 2. So we're in Act 2. Now we know.
Oh, Act 2, okay.
Both agreed the game is still charming. Yeah, we did agree. And teased more streams together, including finishing Escape and maybe tackling The Dig or Curse of Monkey Island next. Man, we had big plans back in February.
Yeah, I didn't join Curse until later on. I was sort of drafted to help out with the animation, so I'm not as familiar with that game, other than the scenes that I did, and I was a cutscene artist on that. I know The Dig was the very first Lucas project I worked on, so that one I also joined later in the production cycle, but that one I remember a lot more clearly.
Yeah, because you worked on the memorable scene of Boston cutting off Brink's arm.
Brink's arm, yep. And that one was that was my first adventure game. It was fun to play too, I have to say. I like playing The Dig.
Okay.
Not to say it wasn't fun to play the other ones, but
hopefully it's fun for you to play Escape from Monkey Island, because that's what we're going to play today.
Yep, let's do it. I'm ready.
But before we're going to play Escape from Monkey Island, I want to let everyone know that you have a Kickstarter going on.
Oh, yes. Dead Money, a Western horror story.
Yeah, I posted the link in the chat. Can you talk about it for a sec?
Sure. This is a project put together by myself and a few friends and acquaintances. So, well, I guess we're all friends now. It's written by Jesse Scobie and Devendra Theora. And we had a Kickstarter last year for issue 1 for the comic, and we got the comic out, and now we're doing issues 2 and 3 as a bundle. And this is a Western horror comic, sort of Hateful Eight meets Day of the Dead. That would be one way to describe it. And well, maybe not Hateful Eight, but that's the closest analogy I can think of. But it's, how shall I put it? It's not so much supernatural, but it certainly is horror. A group of travelers on a train get derailed, and they enter an abandoned mining town where something horrible is hiding. And that's the story in a nutshell.
Awesome. So when is the Kickstarter launching? It says launching soon. Do you have a date yet?
I believe it's in 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I have the URL. This is the promotion for it that I'm looking at here. My end of this is I'm sort of like the art consultant on it, and I review the art. The art itself is done by Tomas. Oh, jeepers, I forgot Tomas's last name, but an Argentinian artist.
Let's see if his name is listed. Tomas Ira.
Tomas Ira. Oh, there's the basics. Okay. Actually, I want to go back to the project overview. Here we go. Yeah, Tomas Ira. Yeah, here we go.
Wow, you have a Project We Love by Kickstarter badge on your project.
Wow. We worked hard for it. Yeah, so Jesse Scobie, Devinder Thierra are the writers. Mishka De Caro is the producer. Tomas Ira is the artist. They're both Argentinian. Julieta Ledsatter did lettering. I don't know if she's going to be doing it for books 2 and 3, but she did it for the first book. And I'm the art consultant on it. We also have alternate covers that we're working with other artists on, variant covers, I should say. Diego Garibaldi and Jose Holder are two of our, and Jesse Lamb are our alternate cover artists. But we're all excited about it. I mean, most of us are old hands in some form or the other of either comics or games, and we thought it was mainly Devinder and Jesse who wanted to push forward and do this project, and I'm happy to help out on it and become part of it. So I'm hoping other people might be interested too.
I hope so too. So I posted the link in the chat. You guys can click on the notify me on launch, and don't forget that we also have a Kickstarter going on that will launch soon. So stay tuned for that one. And maybe if we have, how long will the Kickstarter campaign be? A month or so?
Ours, yeah, probably around a month to 2 months we'll be doing. Once we hit our goal, then I think it was 2 months for the last one. This one will probably be 2 months as well.
Okay. So we'll probably have a live stream by that point, and you'll be able to promote it during the Kickstarter if there aren't any pending wars in the Middle East that will take me away from live streaming with you. Anyway, let's go back to the game. Some escapism will do us both good.
And here, let's escape from Monkey Island.
Let's escape to Monkey Island.
To Monkey Island.
Hey, there's a hidden passage back here. That must be where Ozzy disappeared to.
Okay, climb down. Hidden passage.
Yep. Ozzy's lair. Anything grabbable?
Okay, so we're just a few actions away from Act 2. We're not in Act 2. AI was wrong.
No.
ChatGPT lied to us.
As it does, as it does. How about the cup on the counter there?
Hey, that looks like the Lucre Town Bank's missing loot. And the Marley heirlooms. I gotta find a way to get in there.
Okay. No, the cup on the table is casting a shadow. That's usually a giveaway. Oh, they're all casting shadows.
Yeah.
So that's not interactable. Is there anything in this room that's interactable?
You can
What
look
kind
at.
of twisted freak keeps the skulls of his victims lying in piles around his showroom? I bet he wasn't hugged much as a child.
I mean, you can look at things, but this is just like the Flintstones. When you watch the Flintstones, you knew exactly which items would be the characters would interact with in a certain scene, and which were part of the background.
Yeah. Where are the props?
Wow.
Yeah, I don't see
Wonder if
any in
Elena
here.
let me have one of these.
So the items, the heirlooms, on the other side of the glass.
Yeah,
There's
we need
nothing
to
else in here. Let's check out. I mean, the button up. Yeah, the button is the only thing you interact with.
Okay, let's go outside.
Yeah. Oh, talk to the skull. It's always worthwhile
Murray?
to do that.
Guess not.
No, it's not.
Nope, it's not Murray.
What's
All
the
right.
light source over here? Let's see. You see the torch casts
Yeah.
a light on Guybrush, but only in this particular spot. Like if I move.
In this version, we got into this with the lighting and the shadows, remember last time, but depending on what version you're playing. I wonder if this is the same thing. But oh, it occurs several times. Like when he's walking through the room, you see how the lighting changes on him.
Yeah.
It's like the light source is from the. Wow, how's that work?
Well,
It should
I
only
think
be-
that Jedi Knight was one of the first games, if not the first game, that had dynamic lighting. So they probably used that for the Rhyme engine as well.
Yeah, but he should have been backlit, not forward lit for a lot of that. Let's see, climb a tree. Does that do anything? Oh, it's not pop. Oh, there was a.
Yeah, we had deep water over here. Dive into deep water. Let's see if that.
Dive in. Yep,
What?
yep, dive in. And let's look for stuff.
It's too dark to see.
Ah, he needs a light source. There's one over there. The fish.
Wish those fish would come over here so I could see something.
Is there anything in inventory that can pull the fish to you?
I have Tupperware.
With bait.
Yeah.
Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Maybe I should wait until they're closer.
Here we go.
Here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Wow, look at that lighting.
Awesome. There's a cave. There we go. I think that's the loot. And there's the window for Ozzy.
It's a good thing I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's pick up the heirlooms.
Try not to think about how he's fitting that all in his inventory.
Yeah, well.
He's got the Escape from Monkey Island bag of holding.
Hey, something just fell out of the chest. A tiny screw. I'll bet it goes to Pegnose's prosthetic nose. Now I can clear the good name of Guybrush Threepwood.
Okay. Let's pick up the screw. Wait.
Use Marley heirlooms.
I'm afraid to rummage through this, lest I get my fingerprints all over everything.
Wow. Okay.
I can't reach it. I mean, I really can't reach it.
Did you get the screw?
I got it now.
Anything else in here?
Nope. We got the screw. We got the heirlooms. We got... Yeah. The heirlooms are just one inventory item. It covers everything.
I guess no, you don't mess with the window anymore.
Ooh. Found the bug.
Oh, stop you. Daniel found a bug for a game that's over 25 years old.
Well,
No.
last year I found a bug in a 37-year-old game. And
Oh, no.
one of our viewers actually fixed it.
You can look at the stalactite?
Let's see.
What a strangely shaped stalactite.
So the only game that actually explained the fact that the character can fit all of these inventory items in his pocket is Toonstruck. In Toonstruck, you get a bottomless bag, and so you place everything inside that bottomless bag. So it makes sense.
That's cool.
I mean, this has been an ongoing thing since Monkey Island 1, in which you picked up the banana picker. How do I get back in the water? Leave cave.
Leave
Oh.
cave.
Yeah.
I remember we were always talking about how Guybrush never needs to hold his breath. Like he's aquatic, essentially.
Because in the first game, he says that he can hold his breath for 10 minutes. Question is, if we stick around for 10 minutes, does he die? Will he die?
No.
Okay.
I think it's sort of a given that he's a creature of the sea.
No, my little fish might escape if I open it.
Okay.
I think he
How
just
do,
wants to surf with you.
yeah, how do I go back up?
Oh, jeepers. Can he use the screw with the ankle bracelet
Wait.
to light this? Oh, there's a rope?
Where's the rope?
Oh, it's not a rope going to the surface. There's a rope down there in the foreground.
I can't tell what that is. I'm not picking up anything unless
You
I know
gotta
what it
have
is
it
first.
somewhere,
It's too dark to see. I already have something in there.
Open, use glowing.
If I hit the M button or the O button, that's it. Hit the O button.
Oh, all right. Duh. I was looking for a puzzle.
That's not very intuitive.
No, I was looking for a puzzle to get him back to the surface. I
Yeah,
thought
I'm not supposed to use keyboard shortcuts. Get out of the water. Anyway, let's go back to the prison. So 80 Machine says the solution was just to walk all the way right. Okay.
Okay. We want the law office. Nope.
Yeah, the prison.
Or the prison, yeah. Not the law office, prison. Hall of Justice.
Yep.
I think that's it. Otherwise known as the Pokey.
Okay.
The screw?
Wait, let's show the heirlooms.
Oh, okay. I figured the screw because he mentioned that would clear.
I recovered the
his
stolen
name.
loot. Am I free now?
That doesn't mean you didn't steal it.
Okay.
Oh, Inspector, I think you'll find this interesting.
What's this? It looks like a tiny screw.
I think you'll find it goes with the nose I gave you earlier.
Oh, you do you? What makes you so sure, eh?
It won't prove a thing.
Quiet, you. Well then, perhaps we should give it a try. Hold still, you. Quiet, you. Well, I'll be. Let's see that screw.
It doesn't fit.
Quiet, you.
If the nose fits, you must acquit.
I've never seen that screw before in my life.
Quiet, you. Well, all right then. I guess your name's been cleared. Let's see that leg of yours.
Right. The anklet thingy.
Hold on. Maybe I should do a background check on you. Just because you didn't rob the bank doesn't mean you aren't wanted for other more heinous crimes.
Hey, he stole a duck.
Quiet, you! On the other hand, without the stigma of felonious robbery hanging over your head, you seem pretty harmless. So, off you go.
Hey, was that an insult? Done paying your debt to society, Otis?
Ha freaking ha.
Time to make sales, shipmates.
Thank gods, I hate this repressive place.
Yeah, I was getting kind of bored.
We can't. I have more repairs to make. Just kidding. Ship's ready.
Oh, you card.
All of these are very 90s fonts that are used in the game. Like in the prison, we had the Diablo font, and over here we have this one, which
All
was
right,
also
mateys,
popular
stay
on
here and watch
Windows.
the ship while I go into town.
Yeah, you guys stay here while Guybrush and I check out the flora.
If you get to go, I get to go. Scumbar, here I come!
Hey, if anyone here gets to go to the scum bar, it's me.
Hey, please stay here and guard the ship. I'll be back soon.
Jeez, we were just kidding.
We were.
Ooh, a cutscene. Another one.
This can't be right.
I'm afraid it is, Governor. Charles L. Charles' Good Times Free Grog campaign has given him a 23% lead in all the polls.
But,
Honey, I'm home.
Guybrush, you're back.
Yes, and look what I've got. Oh, wait, that's not it.
Oh, Guybrush, this is wonderful. Esteban, take these papers down to Melee Town Hall and save my mansion. Oh, Guybrush, I am so glad you're back. What took you so long?
Well, that's a funny story. It all started when I went looking for the no-nosed pirate. And then Ozzy said, I'm gonna put your shrimp on me body. After that, I was attacked by an army of koalas. And so the lawyers used the Marley Mansion deed to draw up the legal papers to save the mansion. And I came back here.
Well, seems like the sensible thing to do would be to destroy my grandfather's heirloom so that no one could get their hands on the ultimate insult. Whatever that is.
I agree. Got a match?
Charles, you manipulating weasel. Get out of my house before I stick my piranha poodles on you.
Yipes!
Now, my dear Mrs. Marley.
The Reapwood.
Is that any way to talk to the next governor of Melee Island?
I don't care what the polls say. The pirates of Melee will see through your tissues of false hopes and empty promises.
The pirates of Melee couldn't see through a window. They can't even see what's right in front of them.
What are you talking about?
Why, only the biggest lie of them.
LeChuck!
At your service. Enough of this inane banter. I've got an election to win.
How do you expect to be elected once I tell everyone you're really LeChuck?
Go ahead, tell them. Shout it from the rooftops. It will only ensure my victory. And once I'm elected, I'll use my gubernatorial powers to divine the secrets of the ultimate insult.
Huh?
You heard me. The ultimate insult. With its unholy power, I'll make the seas run red with the blood of my enemies. I'll bring the forces of hell to the shores of the Caribbean. And I'll finally make Elaine my willing bride.
Oh, yeah? Well, you fight like a cow.
Enter the Manatee. Hey, we're in Act 2.
Yeah, well done. Yay us.
I'm confused.
About what?
What is the ultimate insult? And why are LeChuck and Ozymandias after it?
I don't know.
What do your grandfather's heirlooms have to do with all of this?
I don't know.
Well, I've got a plan.
I know I'm going to regret asking this, but what is it?
Let's work.
Let's work together to find out the secret of Big Whoop. Oh, sorry, wrong script.
Right.
Very good.
Well, now here's my plan. I'll redouble my efforts to keep LeChuck out of the governor's mansion, which should be a lot easier now that I know he's really an evil undead demon from heck. In the meantime, why don't you do everything you can to stop Ozzy and LeChuck from getting their hands on the ultimate insult? Whatever that is.
Okay. How?
If I were you, honey, I'd talk to the Voodoo Lady. She always seems to know about these things.
But...
Have fun fighting the bad guy, Schnookums.
Schnookums. So, 80 Machine says
this is
the
what it's like being a first lady.
Escape from Monkey Island zombie LeChuck design is so drastically different from previous games.
Yep.
And my question for you is, was this more of a technical limitation, or was this the design choice from the get-go?
I found that the ghost and the zombie design, well, a lot of them look pretty close to each other, but I wanted him to look like a bloated corpse. And I actually designed it. I remember that character design for LeChuck. We tried to get the ghost one as close to the first game as possible. But the zombie, I sort of went a little bonkers with it. And that's why he's so, well, he's bloated. Hesitant to say fat because it's really the it's the effects of what happens to a corpse when it's been in seawater for a long time. And in retrospect, I can understand why maybe people feel I may have gone a bit too far with that, because it doesn't resemble the actual design. That was from Monkey 2, I think.
Thank you for your time, citizens. And remember, vote for Elaine Marley on Election Day.
But one thing we did make sure is, because Curse was the most recent one before this, we really stayed tight to the Flaming Demon design from Curse.
If I remember correctly, the Flaming Demon was a technical limitation, and he only appears with a flaming beard in the cutscenes, but doesn't in the game itself.
I don't recall. That may have been a limitation. That may have been a problem. I know that in Curse of Monkey Island, it was a real pain. 2D doing those flames constantly. For cutscene stuff. Kevin McAuliffe did a really good job with the cutscene for that, if I recall correctly. Yeah, it was Mickey. Mickey did that. But for this game,
the middle finger. The most communicative of fingers.
Pull a finger.
Nothing happened.
Huh. I'm pretty sure it's a finger you pull in order to pull. Yeah, there she is. Okay.
Ah, Guybrush. I knew you'd return. How can I help you? I see that you are finally ready to ask me about the ultimate insult.
Yeah.
What would you like to know about it?
The Machine asks, were Zombie LeChuck's gnawed arm and short beard nods to the ending of Monkey 2, or just a coincidence?
I'm thinking a coincidence. I don't recall that from the design notes, although Mike and Sean did. No, actually, no. I'm misremembering. Yeah.
Because in the end of Monkey Island 2, Guybrush uses the voodoo doll and pulls out LeChuck's arm.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why AT Machine asked.
I sense that you want to know what the ultimate insult is.
That's not what I...
Shh! The ultimate insult is the most coveted and dangerous voodoo item the world has ever known.
More coveted and dangerous than the indescribable terrors of Big Whoop?
Twice as coveted and 5 times as dangerous.
Yowie. What does it do?
It is a powerful talisman that allows its owner to spew incredibly foul insults.
Insults? That's all? I thought it would be a potion that turned people inside out or something.
But these are no ordinary insults, Threepwood. These are insults spoken in an ancient, forgotten tongue. Insults so vile, so emotionally crippling, that they transform even the fiercest of pirates into an egoless mass of goo permanently.
Wow! Wait a minute. If the insults are in a forgotten language, how come they're so dangerous? Wouldn't that have the same effect as insulting me in Finnish?
You'd think that, wouldn't you? But the language used by the ultimate insult is so ancient that it's rumored to be the primal language, the tongue from which all other languages arose. Amplified by the voodoo magics of the ultimate insult, this original language has the power to speak to the very heart of a person's soul and mock it into oblivion.
Whoa.
Indeed. I see that you want to know how to make an ultimate insult.
No,
Shh! Sadly, I have no idea how to make an ultimate insult talisman.
That's strange. You've always seemed to be the master of all things voodoo-like.
Yes, but the ultimate insult was outlawed dozens of years ago in the aftermath of a terrible battle between 2 ultimate insult-wielding hoongans that shattered the egos of an entire chain of islands.
That's awful.
And bad for business. As a face-saving gesture, the United Voodoo Workers of the Tri-Island area agreed to gather up and destroy all known copies of the ultimate insult recipe, lest one ever be assembled again.
Okay.
I see that you want to know where to find the makings of an ultimate insult.
Not really.
Shh! As I said, the instructions to build an ultimate insult have been destroyed. However, I seem to recall that the individual pieces of an ultimate insult can only be found on one island.
Monkey Island?
No, too obvious. It was some other island entirely. Unfortunately, this island's name has also been lost to the vagaries of time. Very well.
I don't need any more of your enigmatic hoodoo right now.
As you wish, Guybrush. I'll be here later if you need me.
Okay.
Gotta find the mysterious island. And then Lane's out campaigning.
You know, whenever I
Scumbar?
watch... No, go ahead.
No, I was trying to think of where to go next. What were you saying? Whenever you watch?
Whenever I watch people on Twitch playing Escape from Monkey Island, I sometimes see a different version of the game, and I also I always ask them if they're playing the PC version on an actual PC or with a graphics card, you know, that supports this game. But most of the times, it's just the PlayStation 2 version. The PlayStation 2 version is amazing. The graphics are really smooth, and I don't know if it's the Dream emulator that makes that doesn't use the anti-aliasing, because I don't remember how this game looked back then, but you have anti-aliased graphics in the PlayStation 2 version. You also have smoother shadows and dynamic shadows, if I remember correctly.
Dynamic shadows. I remember we were looking at some of that stuff last time we played, and I was saying how the challenge on the PC was getting cast shadows to work properly and with the pre-rendered background. And then you showed me I'm pretty sure it was the PlayStation version, and they got the shadow casting correctly.
Yeah.
Always very, very which always eluded us in the PC version. Not an issue in nowadays, but I almost wish someone would remake this game. But then again, maybe not.
Well, what would you rather have? The same game with updated graphics, or remaking the game as with the same graphics you had in Curse of Monkey Island, or even remaking the game with pixel art of Monkey Island 1 or 2?
I think they should just make a new Monkey Island game using if it was my choice, I'd probably use cell shaders and 3D. So you could get the production advantages of 3D and have a charming look of cells of 2D. But I don't know, if I were to remake this, if you're talking about remaking this game, it would be nice if everything in the game, all of the interactive material, looked as polished as the cutscenes.
So did you ever see the Grim Fandango remastered?
No, did they do that? Did they polish?
Yeah. So you know what? Let me see if I have it. And let's see. I don't remember if.
Yeah. I don't want to comment on stuff like the puzzles and the dialogue and stuff because that's all outside of my bailiwick, and I enjoy it, but you know, I don't know. I assume the fans do, but I've always found that amusing. But that's not really, you know, my wheelhouse in terms of what decisions I would make to improve it. But as far as the art, then yeah, it would be great if the entire game looked as polished as the stuff.
Back in, I think 2015, Double Fine remastered.
Oh, so Tim did it.
What?
So it was Tim who did the remaster for Grim. Huh.
Yeah. So the biggest challenge there was the fact that they didn't have the original source files for the backgrounds, so they had to just upscale. Yeah. And you know, even though no one was supposed to take any of the source code, Brett Mogilevsky did have some of the source code, and it really helped them with the remaster. You know what? Let me share. Let's see if I can share window capture.
All of that stuff could have been archived at the end of the project, which means it's probably sitting somewhere in the Lucasfilm vault. But yeah, it's too bad. I know how much work those poor guys put into those backgrounds too. That was a lot of hours.
Okay, so this is the trailer. So the interesting part is, in order to make it support wide screens, they had to add that design because they couldn't extend the backgrounds. Nowadays you can extend the backgrounds using AI, but back then they just added these bars, these stylized bars, and the cutscenes themselves couldn't be remastered either because, again, they didn't have the source files for the cutscenes. So the only thing they could remaster was the characters. So they recreated the characters and they added, you see, they had the they added advanced lighting. You can see that. And they changed the textures. They recreated the orchestra, the soundtrack. And they added point and click support. You can play using the mouse. And commentary. But you know, it looks really nice because they recreated the light sources from every scene, even though they didn't have the source files for the scenes themselves. But the biggest problem is the fact that it's even more apparent that the character designs are 2015 character designs with high resolution, and the backgrounds themselves are the original ones from 1998.
Yeah. You mean in terms of the texture size or the structure or the shape of them or anything, or
Yeah,
they're not?
because they're not pixelated anymore. You have things that are pixelated in the background, but the characters are not because they were recreated.
That's cool though. I always thought that was like one of the most beautiful games Lucas ever made. Certainly unique in terms of subject material. Hey, Meathook.
Disturb Meathook.
Meathook!
Guybrush, I'd heard you were killed by a giant clam.
Rumors of my death have been greatly exaggerated.
Not to mention celebrated.
What?
Oh, nothing. What brings you to my humble loft, old friend?
Did you design Meathook for this game?
I don't remember designing Meathook.
Okay. I think the machine says whoever designed Meathook for Escape from Monkey Island forgot he had an eye patch in Monkey Island 1.
Oh, okay.
I thought we could catch up on old times.
Like what?
Yeah, I don't remember drawing that character.
Whatever happened to your parrot?
You mean the beast? Oh, he died.
Hunger?
Loneliness. A parrot without someone to talk to is a sad parrot.
Do you still do that thing you do?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, that funny thing you do. How did you and Carla and Otis?
Escaped from Monkey Island.
Same way you did, of course.
On Herman's hidden pirate ship?
Herman had a ship? That jerk never told us. I guess we didn't escape the same way you did.
So there was an eye patch on the original Meathook, and in the game, he has salvaged by giving him one blank black eye socket.
Yeah.
That's curious. I can clearly recall almost every character. Well, no, I clearly recall pretty much every character that I designed in this game. But it's funny that I don't remember Meathook at all. Or redesigned, I should say. But I don't remember Meathook.
Do the funny thing you do.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
You know, that thing you do with the talking and the face. If you didn't use Herman's ship, how did you?
Escape from Monkey Island.
Monkey Island.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, come on.
No.
If you don't want to do the funny thing, just say so.
What are you talking about?
You know, the thing with the tattoo.
Ow! You mean this?
Hello, Guybrush.
That's it. On second thought, I really don't have time to reminisce.
Fine by me. What do you want to talk about?
I'm looking for something called the ultimate insult. I could use your help.
How can I help?
Do you know what the ultimate insult looks like?
Nope.
I think I'll plumb this ultimate insult mystery on my own.
Okay. Anything else?
Nothing
Candles.
important. Go back to what you were doing.
Thanks.
What?
Ask me
Hi
about
there,
the
Meathook,
candles.
old pal.
What is
That's
it, Guybrush?
What's with all the candles?
I use them to create me art.
Your art? I didn't know you had an art.
Oh, yes. As a
An art.
child, I was one of the foremost watercolor painters in the Tri-Island area. See? Here are me old paintbrushes.
Nice.
I love painting, but after I lost me hands in the accident, I just sort of drifted into piracy.
Accident.
I didn't really like being a pirate, but what else could I do? I was a painter with no hands.
Who can still do air quotes with hooks.
So how did you end up painting with wax?
Well, after me traumatic experience on Monkey Island,
Sorry.
I decided that I didn't want to be a pirate no more, and resolved to return to the world of art. Well, to make a long story short,
Too late.
one night I discovered that I could create paintings from the wax drippings of colored candles impaled on me hooks. Since then, I have been known to art lovers everywhere as Meathook master of wax.
That's the silliest story I've heard in hours. I'll just be on my way.
Thanks.
Okay, see if there's anything you can grab in here. Or can you go up those stairs? Oh, cool.
Wow.
Nothing interactive up there? Oh, okay. No. Oh, there was something that lit up there.
Yeah. Let's see. Paintbrush.
Oh, all right. There we go.
That's
Is there
it?
anything else? I keep thinking maybe, can we grab a candle?
Colored wax.
What vibrant colors. Wow, this stone guy sure has some hot breath.
All right, never mind.
Where would I place the candle? In my pocket? A lit candle?
You never know. But yeah, that's... I don't know. I'm channeling Mike and Sean, and they've done weirder stuff, and they've put weirder shit in Guybrush's pockets. So those two crazy guys.
Okay. Ooh, there's a shiny thing over here.
Hey, there's a quarter in here.
Oh, we're not going to use it with the grog machine?
You want to use it with the grog machine? Let's give it a try. Hey, where's all my cool stuff?
It's jammed, stupid grog machine.
Kick it.
It's empty.
So I lost my
Push.
core? Oh man. Reach the dead
Yeah,
end.
watch.
Ah! Ah!
Keep going.
Give me back my quarter.
Woohoo!
I've already got one.
Okay, so what do we have in our inventory? We have the gubernatorial symbol, a can of grog, paintbrush, Guybrush, Marley family heirlooms, and the prosthetic stomach.
All right, so we just got a can of grog. Cool. Back to the harbor, I guess.
We were just at the harbor.
Oh, no, sorry, the town. Well, where's the ship at? It's in the town, isn't it? Yeah, Melee Town. I think that's where he docked.
Wait, let's see if the scum bar switched to the Luabar. Yep.
It is Luabar. Yeah.
Luabar? What's a Lua?
Oh, I remember this. The waitress.
Great pictures of grog!
What do you remember about the waitress?
Well, let's keep playing. I want to
Done
confirm
something
whether this
horrible
is
to the
same
scum bar.
wait-
Welcome to the Luabar. I'll be right with you.
Nope, this isn't the waitress I'm thinking of.
Right. We got the chopsticks.
Strange
Those are
tropical
some
beverages.
bizarre looking drinks.
We can sit down.
Yep.
This seat is all wet. I better choose another one. These bar stools have flowers on them. Somehow that just doesn't seem right. I'll just sit over here.
Sushi boat propulsion mechanism.
The style of this painting, it seems...
Right.
There's some sort of mechanical stuff under the water that's making these boats go.
Talk to waitress.
Excuse me, miss.
Okay, so we have two comments over here. AT Machine says, I bet Chris is thinking of the Planet 3 food waitress later, the one with the Lane costume.
Yeah,
and
you're right.
Nibertech asks, why is it that the Secret of Monkey Island night scenes actually look like nighttime, whereas in games like Escape from Monkey Island, night scenes look super bright all the time?
That's more stylistic than anything else. I know Bill wanted massive amounts of contrast. Oh, all right, this is my judgment. I shouldn't say Bill wanted it, but when I was looking at the art for Curse, for example, there was a great deal of contrast in terms of the sky and all of the colors. Like that, they almost had like a theater stage element to it. For us, well, we didn't make. I mean, certainly we could have pushed the contrast a bit more to make the night scenes, make the sky darker. Well, I don't know. I can just say it's at the time it was just an artistic decision. We figured it was more important for it to have clarity on the screen, like rather than to push it into like chiaroscuro mode and have really intense shadows and have it super dark. And yeah, as far as the backgrounds go, I mean, no, I'm not going to make any excuses. I thought the backgrounds were, as long as they were clear, or at least give the impression that it was nighttime, then that was good.
I think they used the same tactic with movies back then, you know, and the Sierra FMV game Gabriel Knight 2, for example, the nighttime scenes were filmed in the day and they just added a bluish hue because filming at night would have been too dark.
Too expensive.
Yeah.
Not to light them up.
Miss?
Can I help you?
Can you recommend something from the menu?
Oh, the sushi is all very good. Our chef is one of the best there is.
What's sushi?
Are you for real? Everyone's eating it these days. Okay, it's raw fish artistically prepared with natural ingredients from the sea.
That sounds pretty gross.
Well, we do have a heated dish for the less trendy people like you. Try the flaming scuttlefish.
Ooh.
Can I order some food?
Sure. What can I get you?
Can you
Just
recommend
recommended.
something? I'll have that.
Excellent choice, sir.
Yeah.
We're required to say that. Your order will be up shortly.
That's the hint. If she talks about it. I keep thinking, we already looked at the sushi boat canal, right? Oh my god, it's a flaming
How
skullfish.
cute. Little itty-bitty boats floating around carrying itty-bitty pieces of something that appears to be edible.
I think you're supposed to interact with that cuttlefish when it comes around again. You have to be sitting there in order to...
Did you use...
Paintbrush? Chopsticks?
I've got nothing to paint on.
Try the chopsticks and you
I've
got
got
them in
nothing
the
to paint
bar.
on.
Use the chopsticks on what?
Well, I'm thinking you have to do something with this with the flaming cuttlefish. But
Wait, let's see if I can stick the brush in it.
Okay. Oh, something popped up. Use paintbrush with.
Yeah, tropical beverage.
That doesn't need painting.
Okay. Do you have to be seated in order to do anything?
I don't know. Let's give it a try.
Oh, what let you sit? Jam paintbrush into sushi boat propulsion mechanism.
What is this? The boats, they are stopped.
Oh, I better move before he sees what I did.
What in the name of Eiffel? Oh, here is the problem. Some smart Alec has jammed the works. So help me if I find out who did this.
Oh, the monkey power mechanism. Oh my god. I remember this. That's so sad.
Sacre bleu!
Can you look at the steamboat generator?
Warm.
Okay. There's nothing else to interact with in the kitchen?
Smells like my laundry. Smells like my laundry.
Sacre fou! What are you doing in my kitchen?
Okay, I'm leaving.
Out! Out! Out!
While he's fixing it, let's go look at the sushi boat. Oh, he fixed it. Do you still have the paintbrush?
No, I jammed it, so I no longer have it. I jammed it in the mechanism.
Can you check?
Oh, here it is. You just placed it over here. How convenient.
Why don't you
style
jam
of
the
painting.
paintbrush when
It
it's
seems
under
very
the painting?
Meathooky.
Hey,
When the
don't
flaming-
touch that. That's an expensive collectible.
Let's see where it passes underneath the painting. Jam it there.
Okay, let's give it a try.
I mean, there's nothing else to interact with on that in the room, but then they keep mentioning that painting. If it is a Meathook painting, then that means it's made
I think
of
we
black.
need to get the painting. I don't think we need to burn it. But let's try to burn it, either way.
Oh, mon Dieu! Not again!
Oh, I better move before he sees what I did.
Nope, that's not it then. How do we get the painting?
Sacre bleu! I do not understand. Why do the boats keep stopping? What are these brushes?
What?
Oh, that was in the kitchen. You went outside. Now the brush works with the bell. The flaming color. Maybe you need to get it directly, like precisely underneath it.
No, I think I need to get the painting.
Sorry.
All right, let's try to grab the painting.
Nibertech also asked Why are the areas of Escape from Monkey Island so spacious? Did someone complain that Grim Fandango was too hard to navigate, so they decided to double the floor space?
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, like, I know all of the. Yeah, we didn't want them looking tight and cramped and hard to navigate. Oh my God, is the flaming cuttlefish gone? Because you exited from the bar?
Yeah.
Ah, you gotta order it again.
Excuse me. Can I order?
Sure. What?
Can you
Try. Excellent. We're
Okay.
There we go. Let's look at that deck. Oh no, we already looked at the decorative art.
Let's give it a try.
Yeah, there's a precise kind of BS timing. User BB4 is mentioning.
Now. No!
Nope. Nope.
Oh, mon Dieu, not again!
I think it's got to be.
I better
right
move before he
under
sees
the
what I did.
painting.
Okay, I think exiting
Sacre
is
bleu! I do not
will be
understand.
the fastest way
Why
to
do the boats keep stopping?
reset it each time. Or let's save the game. That's a better option.
Do it when the boat passes behind the foreground coast going right to left.
Yeah.
It says ATM machine.
Let's see. Let's pick up the paintbrush. Okay, we got it. No, actually we need it over here. But no, I think I need to place it and then sit on the bar stool and then talk to
Excuse me,
waitress.
Can I?
And then can I order some food, recommended thing, and then get off, and then
Save game? There we go. All right, so when it passes behind the foreground post, which is now.
no, it's supposed to be
Oh, sorry.
now.
Other way. Now.
Oh, mon Dieu, not again!
Nope.
Oh, I better move before he sees what I did.
Sacre bleu!
Okay, let's try again. I mean, this is turning into a Sierra game of us saving and loading all the time. Okay, let's see. Now. Ah.
Oh, so close. It isn't quite there. So close. What's that? ATM, there was something else you did early. Well, just getting the boat stuck under the painting isn't enough.
Yeah, I got the steam thingy with the grog.
But that shuts down the whole sushi boat thing, doesn't it?
Look at that.
That looks dead on. That looks correct.
Sacre bleu! I do not understand. Why do the boats keep stopping? What are these brushes doing here?
Oh! Oh, here we go. To the wax melt.
She's fixed.
And a map is revealed.
Oh no! My beautiful painting! She is ruined! Hey, you might as well take it. It is of no use to me now.
Thanks.
Awesome. Libertag asked, were the 3D backgrounds for Escape from Monkey Island made with soft image, like Grim Fandango?
No, they were made with Lightwave.
Really?
Yeah.
So I guess the original source files are also
Lightwave. Yeah, we weren't allowed to use soft image.
Why not? They used it for Grim Fandango.
I know, that's what I asked for, but they were needed for another project. The seats were needed for another project. And so we figured our choices were 3D Studio Max or Lightwave. And Dan Colon, who was on our project, sort of turned us on to Lightwave and said Lightwave has a pretty good, the new version of Lightwave have a pretty good animation package, and so with IK, with inverse kinematics, which was something that was really clunky at the time with 3D Studio Max. So Mark Overney and I, had a look at it and said, oh, okay, it's like big button soft image was the term that we used, but it was pretty beta. So, there were bugs. I'm not going to deny it, but fortunately, we had some pretty competent, especially Dan, pretty competent Lightwave users on the team. Lightwave at the time was, this is anecdotal, not anecdotal, it's just hearsay. I mean, like the modelers liked it. It was superior modeling software to anything that anyone was using. They liked building stuff in it.
You're talking about the fact that you didn't have enough seats for a soft image, so you tell me the multi-million-dollar company couldn't afford to get another license?
There are budgets, and it was, I think it was licensed per seat, and the feeling was at the time, certainly soft image was used on Grim Fandango, but we couldn't get it for Escape from Monkey Island. I mean, it's funny now because, in retrospect, where is soft image now? Within a few years, the whole studio just embraced Maya, and soft image was like a memory. We all jumped onto that, and but Max was still used every once in a while. I mean, there are a lot of people. There are a lot of real, hardcore Max users, and they loved it to tears. I was not one of them. I didn't want to use Max, not for animation purposes. I did not like the Ford kinematic stuff, or their solution at the time was a program. I think it was Biped, I believe it was called. Didn't like that either. Although I have to confess, part of it, I learned 3D animation using soft image, and I love that tool set. I just really liked using it. I mean, shoot, I was right.
What game was produced at the time for which they actually used soft image?
At the time, I can't remember what project it ended up on. I don't want to misrepresent, but I'm pretty sure it was one of the Star Wars projects that ended up getting the seats.
Probably because that's all they were doing at the time.
Well, yeah, they were. Yeah, I'm pretty. I don't know. I can't be sure. I just remember them saying no. We have only so many seats, and you can't get them for Monkey Island.
And did you keep any of the Lightwave files after you left?
No. I didn't keep any. But it's all, like I said before, everything we did was archived as part of the post-production process. and it was a physical archive. We burned discs for every single piece of art and every line of code, and those were stored away. And this is not on a cloud. I mean, like, actual discs. I kept discs of the pre-rendered cutscenes and also some of the gameplay walkthroughs, but in terms of the actual game files themselves, I didn't leave with any of those.
Wait, so you have the pre-rendered cutscenes in their original quality, or the ones that are in the game as is?
I think mine were extracted from the game. Because it was like, I have like a pre-rendered cutscene from Curse of Monkey Island that I did, and that was Elaine punching Guybrush out after he brings her back to life, and I used that in my years ago in my animation reel.
So it's
Like,
just
that's
the in-game animation, not the original art or before they compressed it or anything else.
No. I was. I guess I should have done it pre-compressed just because it would probably look tighter. But no. But in terms of later on in other game companies I worked at, I got into the habit of squirreling away project files that I worked on in their original form. But back then, no. I mean, I figured, all right, we archived it. I can always pull it up later. But that Lucas archive, all of the concept art, the original concept art, I know was in there as well. I know that they put together a Lucas concept art book, a hardcover book that included a page of Monkey Island, Escape from Monkey Island character designs, and the artist was uncredited. But that was just me being an idiot and not signing my art back then, because I don't know why. I should have. Right? No one asked. And I said, who did this? And it's kind of, that was Chris Miles. But there's like a whole page of those sketches, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I remember these character designs. Actually, those weren't sketches; those were finished character designs that I'd drawn, very tightly drawn as well. And but yeah, there was. I'm glad someone went into that treasure trove of years and years and years of art. But the running, but in terms of the 3D files, the running joke we had was, here's a new Star Wars game, someone's going to build another X-Wing. How many of those do we have? Okay, and I was like, has anyone ever considered just reusing an X-Wing from a previous game, just the model? Right?
They use the model for the special editions. Use the same model for the games themselves.
Yeah, just the same. Or how much of that stuff? How many of those models? You just no. We have to do to build it, to rebuild it, make it more complicated, whatever. I don't know.
Well, you can always add more details to existing models. You don't have to recreate it from scratch each and every time.
Yeah, I'm not talking about not even texture mapping. Texture mapping, I understand. That's that whole process has gotten more complex over time. But the actual raw model itself, if it's built in nerves, especially. Actually, no, I'm talking out my ass here. I shouldn't say that. Yeah.
Libertex says, seems Softimage had better soft shadows, though. Seems that Lightwave rendered shadows are always sharp.
Okay. Yeah.
And you're talking about... No, go ahead.
The main thing that I liked about Softimage was ease of animation. Ease of animation use. But when I talked to the modelers, they said we kind of like modeling. The workflow was model it in Lightwave, import it into Softimage, and texture map it and do your lighting there. Was the workflow. Same thing for animation. Build the character models in Lightwave, bring them over into Softimage, and do your skinning, and build your skeletons and whatnot, and do your texture mapping there, and your lighting or whatever. But definitely animate in Softimage. And I like the modular system for Softimage animation. I never liked Maya, and Maya, and it's like icon-based interface, I should say. But that was just me. I suspect a lot of the reason I'm kind of judgy is because it was the first software I learned, first 3D software I learned, so it kind of stuck in my head.
You know, you're talking about the LucasArts archiving process is something that was very well organized, but from my conversation, I got the impression like it wasn't things weren't always archived properly. I mean, when Double Fine remastered Day of the Tentacle, then they actually found the original art and they scanned it, and they also found the original recordings, not just the edited recordings. For example, when they had to remaster the voice acting, they couldn't use the in-game sound, the in-game voices, because they were heavily compressed. So they found the original DAT tapes, which had the recordings, and they noticed that some of the takes that were in the game were created by taking two different recordings and taping them together. So they actually had to re-edit the original recordings to get the same voice acting as the game had. So it seemed like when it came to Day of the Tentacle and maybe other games from that era, the archiving process was well organized. But when it came to remastering Grim Fandango, the fact that they had to get, you know, the code from Brett Mogilevsky, even though he wasn't supposed to take it outside the company, and it seemed like they didn't have the source files for the backgrounds, and they didn't even have the source files for the characters. They had to recreate it from scratch.
No, well, no one's perfect. I'm surprised at that. Actually, I shouldn't say that, because what I will say, I wasn't involved in the archiving process for Grim. I know,
but when it came to Escape, do you think that all of the things that you worked on for Escape from Monkey Island were properly archived?
I know that we burned the disc for it all. We burned discs for all of the material. Like, this was before cloud storage. I don't recall it ever being put on a cloud or internal memory on the net. Not net, sorry, on the servers for LucasArts. Our process was that we transferred it all to CDs or DVDs.
So if I remember correctly, what they did for Grim was they didn't burn discs with the original source files. They just stored the original computers on which the game was developed. So they
Jesus,
hoped.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah,
that is a terrible idea. You do not do that.
So you had to look through.
Another project comes along. It's sort of like, who knows what will happen to those files? No, you have to. No.
Yeah, I mean, even if you get that computer running, you need to connect it to a monitor with a connection that probably no longer exists. And
I mean, even the discs, even if we had the disc now, I'm looking at my PC here. It doesn't even have a disc tray, right?
I know.
That's how fast technology moves. I mean, if archiving in the games made in the last 5 years, it goes on a cloud, right? Either it's on a network or it's on a cloud, or my feeling is that if you want it for yourself, you stick it on an external hard drive. Those haven't gone out of fashion yet, but the idea of just leaving it on the computer and trying to remember whose computer had what is no, that's crazy talk. I'm pretty sure I'm not misremembering our archiving process for FME. I mean, we already knew that, with the gunslinger approach that we had to the art team, like, you could be working on multiple projects in any given year. So it was like, no, we want to keep all of the files in one place and not on hard drives. Split up amongst multiple hard drives. That's not good. If you want to do a remaster or whatever later on, then all of the data is in one place. But I'm trying to remember what we did with those discs, or were they, and I can't remember. I wonder if Sean and Mike just held on to them, but I keep thinking that we did give them to someone. in IT to take care of or to archive properly. I'm sorry, it was a long time ago. Yeah, it's Star Wars games are divided amongst different companies. So how many X-wings are we making? You know? You know, how many X-wings are being made when it's like, here is the X-wing model. The design of the X-wing has not changed since 1977, and someone made a definitive model. You use this, all right? And sure, you can do whatever with the texture maps, embellish it, add some. There's just to distinguish it between them if you're using a squadron. And you can swap out the R2 unit for something else, another astromech. But for the most part, this is it.
Okay, so
did you look at the map? I think you need to look at the map to know where to go.
Which map?
The map, the painting.
Oh.
There we go.
It's a painting from Meathook's Blue period, depicting what appears to be the entire Tri-Island area.
Okay.
That won't appreciate the painting like I do. She won't take it.
Huh, who did you show the painting to? Well, who's the navigator?
I don't think he'd like that.
I don't think the painting is 4 yet. That's what ATM says. Huh. The other guy's saying here.
ATM says Disney apparently doesn't let the different companies share models. It makes sense, but it's just a waste of time.
It is.
You hire different companies to work on different games, and instead of giving them the X-Wing model, which, when it comes to Star Wars, then they have all these guidelines for the Star Wars universe. So you'd think that they actually want some sort of consistency between all of the games. So you have the same exact X-Wing and the same exact title scroll, and for example, Aaron Giles, he posted a video on YouTube in which he goes through all the different Star Wars games to show how inconsistent the title scroll is at the beginning of each game. They don't even have the same bluish hue for the
letters.
For the letters themselves. Each one uses different color, and sometimes the Star Wars logo is transparent, so you see the stars. Some of them paint it black, so you don't see the stars inside the outline of the Star Wars logo. Weird stuff. Okay, so I need to get earrings and a necklace and a pen.
Where are you seeing this? What's that building? Huh.
Which building?
The one you just walked past. Can you go in there? Oh, is that no, that's not the Voodoo Lady's place, is it?
Nope.
Oh, it is the Voodoo Lady's place.
No, it gets us to this place.
Huh, okay.
This is from Monkey Island 1.
Okay. Check your inventory. Let's take a look at it.
No, I think the AT Machine says that I should have talked to the Voodoo Lady longer. Let's see. What did I miss?
Oh, okay.
Ah, Guybrush. I knew you'd return. How can I help you? I can tell that you're still confused about the ultimate insult. What would you like to know?
Tell me again about where I can find the makings of an ultimate insult?
On an island. I don't know which one.
An island. Check. Tell me again about where...
On an island.
An island. Tell me again about how to build an ultimate insult?
I have no idea.
That's right, I forgot.
Very well. I sense that you want to know the connection between the Marley heirlooms and the ultimate insult.
Stop doing that! But you're right, this chest contains Grandpa Marley's heirlooms. According to Grandpa Marley's letter, his wedding presents to Elaine hold the key to assembling the ultimate insult. But there's so much stuff in these heirlooms that it's hard to separate the presents from the junk.
Ah, I sense powerful voodoo forces at...
Okay, so here's the question. Why does this treasure chest have blade lines inside the chest?
Why does it have what lines?
Blade-lined chest. Bizarrely blade line.
Oh, plaid lines.
Weddings,
I don't know. Maybe it's a
bands
foreshadowing of a
old-
character we're going to meet later on who's made of plaid.
Reveal to us a gift that's old.
Hey, a pair of earrings.
Lacy veils and prenups too. Show us the symbol of something new.
Ooh, a necklace.
Bridesmaids tinged with jealous sorrow. Bring to light a present borrowed.
A pen on a chain? What kind of present is that?
One heart beats where once were two.
Oh, that's
the
right. You
final
used this with the
gift
boat.
is something blue.
Oh, the final gift is something blue.
Is something wrong?
Yes. There should be a fourth wedding gift in here. A blue wedding gift. But my mystic senses detect nothing.
Maybe it's
The
still
blue
on
is
Lucre
probably
Island.
the
I
painting.
don't think so. My voodoo instincts tell me it's somewhere on Melee Island. How curious.
Okay.
I don't need any more of your enigmatic hoodoo right now.
As you wish, Guybrush. I'll be here later.
Oh, man. What happened?
What
Or did you
happened?
just-
Well, I just used the keyboard shortcut.
Okay.
So when you hit the O, then you exit that place. So I
Okay.
used the O to exit the International House of
I was
Mojo.
hoping- I was thinking maybe you could show her the painting. But this is
No, but she said that something blue is missing, so I think the blue thing is the painting.
Ah, all right. Okay. Try the
No.
earrings first.
Who? What? Where? Oh, cripes, not again. Couldn't just leave me alone, could you? Most pirates would be happy with a gorgeous inanimate figurehead. But no, you had to stick those accursed voodoo earrings into me. Well, here I am, an enchanted, talking, ticked-off figurehead. Am I everything you hoped for?
Hey, a talking figurehead!
Hey, a talking monkey!
Well, actually, I'm a mighty pirate captain. Besides, there's no such thing as a talking monkey.
Says you. I've been everywhere in this cesspool of a tropical paradise, and I've seen everything. Much more than some grog-light, swilling nobody like you.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to you later.
Suits me fine. Hey! Who painted me pink?
Necklace? I think you got it. Dress her up.
Those things really don't go together.
Oh, wow. Yeah, with figurehead, yeah.
A statuesque lady of your beauty should have a necklace.
Oh, how sweet. You remind me of the daughter your parents never had.
Damn, she's mean.
Yeah.
Spicy. Pen?
What is this compulsion you have to dress me up, you pantaloon freak?
Now the map. Maybe she has to use the pen with the map?
Oh, do you need me to carry that big, heavy picture for you?
Yeah, do you mind?
You know what else would look good on me? Your blood on my hands.
Say, you don't happen to know anything about the ultimate insult, do you?
I got your ultimate insult right here.
Sounds like a big yes to me. Do you know where it is?
How the poop deck should I know? Get a load of this guy. Thinks just 'cause I'm attached to a ship, I know where every little two-bit piece of dirt of an island is. What a scupper liquor. Ooh, look at me. I'm Guybrush Threepnard. I'm a mighty stupid pirate.
Jamboree Island. I don't know. Jambalaya Island.
Interesting. Do you know what it looks like?
I told you, you festering bucket of shark bait. I don't know anything about your supposed ultimate insult. Look at you walking around like you've got a bowsprit up your... Hey, what's this now?
Yikes, this looks complicated. This is your captain speaking. Prepare the ship for departure.
Oh, great. Now where are we going?
Jambalaya Island, home of the ultimate insult.
Jambalaya Island? What kind of name is that?
Can you get us there, Mr. Cheese?
Oh, yeah.
Make it so. Elaine?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Clean underwear? Thanks, I almost forgot.
You're welcome. No, you forgot to give the gubernatorial symbol back to me.
Oh, yeah. Here. Well, I'm off to find the ultimate insult.
Try not to get killed and or cursed, dear.
What? What?
Hey, a talking monkey!
No,
That's right, Dating Machine says 5 characters on screen here. Guybrush, Elaine, Otis, Cheese, and the figurehead.
Grateful. Mr. Cheese, wouldn't it be easier to sail around that typhoon on the horizon?
Where'd be the fun in that, Captain? Cry havoc and let's
turn to
slip
drive.
the dogs of war.
Not in the face! Not in the face!
For the ship cannot stand the strain, Captain.
There's no place like home. There's no place like
This
home.
was only supposed to be a 3-hour tour.
A 3-hour tour. And Jambalaya.
Well, that was a miserable journey.
No cushy government job is worth this much grief.
Welcome to Jambalaya Island, home of swashbuckling pirates and spooky voodoo curses.
And tacky-themed restaurants.
And tourists.
Do I be hearing piped-in music wafting through those artificial trees?
Well, this is where the
Talking
Planet
about? This is a
Threepwood
perfectly...
is.
This is where what?
Is it Planet Threepwood, I think is the name of the bar.
Yeah.
normal pirate town. That's been completely taken over by the corporate tourist industry. Gee, Ozzy must have been really busy here.
Oh, I need a drink.
I've got repairs to make.
I'll stay here and, guard the ship.
Okay. Welcome to Jambalaya.
Could we take a short break?
Sure.
Or, yeah, just 2 minutes.
No worries.
So-
Take your time.
I'll be right
I'll
back.
talk to everyone here. Hi again, everyone. Remember, tomorrow, Paul and I are going to play the Talos Principle. We're going to need to post about it. And let's see what else we have. Wait. Yeah, and on May 1st, Greg Hammond, who's the producer of Loom, is going to play Wings of Fury with me, which is another game he worked on. And this was also supposed to be last week, but I couldn't stream last week. So let's see if we can make a 2-hour stream out of it. I really love that game. It's from Broderbund. And I played the hell out of that game back in the 90s. So we're going to play that as well. I got a few other conversations lined up. I'm currently editing 2 conversations, I think. And that's about it.
Okay, I'm back now. Hang on, let me turn on the camera. Come on, mouse. Where are you? There we go. All right.
Welcome back. Okay, go to... Let's see. Wait, can I pick up the ore? No.
Yeah, up the steps in the distance to go into the town. Huh. A volleyball net seemed to trigger something, but never mind.
Planet Threepwood, the piratiest place on Earth. Step inside and sample our fun-filled, genuine pirate cuisine.
The story about Planet Threepwood had to do with the waitress being super sexy.
Donated by actual friends and associates.
And
the animator was Lisa Wong, if I recall. Yes, if I recall correctly. And she just went all in on it. It was like, holy cow.
Guybrush Threepwood, who lived to tell the tale. Come one, come all, to the place.
Murray? Murray the evil
Murray!
skull?
Guybrush the mortal pirate?
Wow, it is a small world after all. What are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm the greeter/bouncer of Planet Threepwood. The creme de la creme in pirate-themed family style, all-together evil dining.
Murray!
All right, I added the evil part.
How would you like to become an integral part of a powerful voodoo talisman?
Is it an evil talisman?
Potentially.
What's it called?
The ultimate insult.
The ultimate... Don't be naive, mortal. The ultimate insult is too powerful to be wielded by the likes of you.
But I need a headpiece, and you'd be perfect. See?
You fool! This diagram clearly indicates you need a monkey head. I am a human head.
Well, I just thought...
Well, think a little harder. I want no part of this ultimate insult tomfoolery.
Okay.
I've got to go.
Stop by anytime for more pirate-themed fun and evil.
Good old Murray.
Ladies and gentlemen, madames and messieurs, brigands and wenches, welcome to Planet Threepwood.
We interviewed Danny Delka a while back, and we had him create an ad for us in the voice of Murray, asking people to subscribe to our channel.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. There he is. Yeah. Yeah, that character might look a little familiar.
He does.
There's the sexy waitress, and there's a character that looks a little familiar.
Excuse me.
Yes, would you like a free pirate caricature?
Yep, it's the caricature
Sure,
artist.
why not?
Wonderful. Just a moment.
This was Mike and Sean.
They're so active and healthy.
with
All that
me.
sword fighting and sailing, really outdoorsy stuff. What's your favorite pirate activity?
Looks like your Facebook profile page.
Yeah.
The profile photo that you used. You have a drawing of yourself.
Yeah.
So who created this character?
I did. There was a impetus to put all of the at least put some of the game artists in the game, if I recall. And so I designed this character, the caricature artist. I had a reputation at LucasArts as a caricature artist, and for a while, whenever someone left the company, I'd make a caricature of them and they'd give it to them as a going away present. And that went on for years until...
On second thought, I'd rather not get caricatured right now.
Whatever you say. Let me know if you change your mind.
Because I'm a compulsive doodler at the meetings, and what I do during meetings, or like art meetings and whatnot, is I do drawings of people in the meeting. I have whole pages of those things. think I uploaded them to my Facebook at some point, like 10 or 12 years ago. That was way back then.
Couldn't they have gotten you to voice the character?
They could have, but they didn't. I don't know. I don't think I would have had time to jump into it.
Yes, would you like a free pirate caricature?
Sure, why not?
Wonderful. Just a moment.
They had fun with the
Like
lines.
about pirates. They're so active
Lines
and healthy, you know,
character.
all that sort
It was
of
all in good fun.
sailing,
It was all
really
in good-
outdoorsy stuff. What's your favorite pirate
Dear
activity?
Lord.
I love the smell
Her
of
walk.
gunpowder in the morning. It smells like victory. Of course, gunpowder in the late afternoon tends to smell a little more like week old macaroni, which is why I always try to have my gun battles before lunch.
You know what else I like about pirates? Their wacky madcap accessories. Pegs, patches, parrots, hooks. They're just so darned whimsical. What's your favorite pirate accessory?
I've never met a pirate who didn't love his eye patch. Although I suppose they'd love to have their eyes back even more.
You know what I can't figure out about pirates?
I shudder to think.
What do they do in their spare time? They can't spend their entire lives fighting, sailing, and wenching, can they?
I guess not.
Of course not. So, what do you think pirates do in their off hours?
If what I've heard is true, more and more pirates are spending their free time on the internet.
I have no idea what it is, but I'll try to draw it. Yes. Done. Here you are, sir. Thank you for your patronage, and enjoy your visit to the happiest island on Earth.
Thanks.
Look at that.
Guybrush caricature. Low resolution.
Let's talk to the
see.
waitress.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Hi, I'm Elaine and I'll be your waitress this afternoon. Would you like to hear about today's special?
I'd love to hear about today's special.
We call it Stan's Budget Bologna Sub. It's 4 pieces of bologna, ham, and turkey smothered in 3 types of cheese on rye bread.
Ew.
Huh. That's funny. We've been getting that reaction all day.
I'm looking for the ultimate insult.
I've never heard of that. Is it on the menu?
I don't think so.
If it's not on the menu, then we don't make it.
Come to think of it,
Go
I
talk
need a
to
few
the
more
green
minutes.
guy.
Let me know when you're ready to order.
Yeah, I think we need a coupon.
Oh, you don't get that here. I'm pretty sure. Oh, he's a tourist.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
You're a little goofy looking for a pirate, aren't you?
Oh, gosh, me a pirate, don't I wish now? Pirates are the coolest. I'm a vacationing pet shop clerk, don't you know?
From Minnesota.
I'm looking for the pieces of the ultimate insult.
Is that one of Planet Threepwood's toy giveaways?
No, it's a volatile voodoo talisman of indescribably psyche-destroying power. I'm trying to stop an undead evil pirate from assembling it.
Oh, cripes, a quest? This is just like my pirate role-playing games at home. What does this ultimate insult look like?
I've had just about enough talking about the ultimate insult for now.
Well, fine.
Let's try someplace else.
I'll just be on my way.
Bye-bye now.
If there's nothing else to interact with in here, then time to go. The doors are pretty massive.
Where do the real pirates go when they're looking for Buccaneer-style family dining at a reasonable price?
Let's go to Starbucks.
It's funny seeing all of these. I'd forgotten about most of these locations. And how nicely done they were.
Touristy stuff mostly. Lots of coffee and a Star Buccaneers logo coffee cup. There's a sale on coffee beans.
Oh my word, really?
Oops, my mistake.
You almost gave me a heart attack!
Okay, now that I stole this mug.
Sir,
I'm not sure what you're doing, but I'm sure it's against company policy. Welcome to Star Buccaneers Coffee House. Can I help you, sir?
I'd like a coffee drink.
Excellent. We have many fine drinks to choose from.
What are the hip pirates drinking?
That would be our iced grogacino.
I'll have one of those then.
Excellent choice, sir. One iced grogacino. 350 jambalaya bucks.
But I don't have 350 jambalaya bucks.
Oh, well, I'm sorry then, sir. It's well worth it, though. We're offering free refills with every purchase.
I'll come back when I have something figured out.
Have a nice day, and visit us again soon.
Is there anything? Can you talk to him again? Is there any other options?
No, we need hey, we have a tray of mini
That delicious
bagels.
mini bagel you're about to sample has Star Buccaneer's own Schmear Whiz on it. A wonderfully delightful blend of artificial cream cheese and salmon lock bits with the convenience of a spray-on can.
Great.
We're giving away free samples today as a promotion, so please help yourself.
Awesome.
Into the inventory.
I think we're done here.
So we got the cup and we got the bagel.
Neighbortech asks, what was the office condition for this project? It seems sometimes at LucasArts they worked in paradise conditions, like the Skywalker Ranch, and sometimes in horrible conditions. So what was the office like?
Excellent. This was made after we moved to the Lucas Valley Road studio, and the office conditions were quite nice. They were pretty good. I mean, like, we had pods basically where this was before the open office concept, so we each had, like, imagine an area with partitions and like 4 or 5 people inside work with their desks and their workstations inside a partition. We used to call it the Death Star because it was kind of like a sea of cubicles, but it wasn't into one cubicle per artist. It was more like here's a cubicle and here's a group of artists who are in there. Like if they were all in, the idea was if you were in an associated discipline, say like you had 4 modelers sitting in one of these, then there'd be like a table in the middle so that you could meet, you could eat,
That would
or
look
if
great
you
in
needed
the
to have a quick meeting, you could go there and have a confab.
Star Buccaneers logo merchandise. Logo mugs, t-shirts, thermoses, coffee pitchers, and a few items that I don't recognize.
Yeah, I think that was my favorite working
I
environment.
sure don't want a trendy...
Not a fan of
overpriced-
open office where it's like one table with a whole bunch of people sitting at it. I think that's just corporate scumbaggery designed to reduce the cost of office spaces and cubicles. They keep saying, oh, it encourages communication, which is maybe the case for some people's roles, but a lot of artists and programmers, a lot of the time you just want to be head down without any distractions when you're doing your work. And that open office concept is not conducive to
Welcome to Planet Threepwood, the piratiest place on Earth.
Back then you didn't even have noise canceling headphones.
Yeah, well, even if you had, there's a whole protocol around open office work, you know, like, or there should be certain etiquette rules, like when you're interrupting someone, or, you know, definitely need noise canceling headphones. And never mind if someone had a cold, it was like, God, it was terrible. I mean, like, it just, you're all up in each other's craw and in each other's face, and colds just run rampant through your team. In other words, if you have a cold, stay home, damn it. And, but But yeah, I like the working environment at LucasArts in comparison to the other places I've worked. I mean, initially when I was at EA, everyone had a cube. And it was like your workspace and your library and everything else. You had lots of room for storage initially, but then they shifted over to open office space. And every place I've worked since then uses that open office, principle. Where, you got a person sitting here and they're right next to you. And I don't know, I just felt, just be honest about it. You just want to save money. That's it, But they were saying, this is the startup approach. As we're not a freaking startup. Or they were trying to emulate what they call the Google model of workspaces. But it's like, Google isn't set up like this. It's not all open office. They have private spaces for meetings or little spaces for where people need to, put their head down and work without any distractions or interruptions.
Sometimes seems like they don't want to get a larger office. So when they hire more and more employees and don't have the room for all of them, then they just do an open space. And that's it, instead of getting a larger office.
Yeah. It's a logical strategy if you're a startup and you're restricted in terms of money. But it became like a point of pride for a while. Said, look at us, we have an open concept. Look at our communication. Here we go. I was talking about the plaid. Stan's timeshare emporium.
Stan? Is that you?
Why, if it isn't my old friend, Bob.
It's Guybrush.
Of course it is. Welcome to Stan's Real Estate Emporium, where a deal's a deal and the real estate is real.
Tell me about these
That's
pamphlets.
right.
Do yourself a favor and read them. They're full of all sorts of great information about Stan's timeshares. Take one. They're free. That's the kind of guy I am.
The way that plaid renders is intentional. Right?
Well, that's exactly like they did it in Monkey Island 1, 2, and 3.
Yep. It is on a mod.
Now, I wonder which one was the most difficult to achieve technically. Was it in the first game?
Things away.
Okay, AT Machine says that Stan's hands are red here for some reason.
I don't know. They're supposed to be tanned and flesh colored, like the same as his face. I don't know why.
Nope.
You're hawking real estate now?
Timeshares, my good man. Looking for a second home? Investment property? A little extra income? Look no further. You can't afford not to take advantage of this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And for the next 24 hours, for just listening to my pitch, you get a coupon for a free monkey mug at Planet Threepwood. Limit one per customer while supplies last.
Oh, you want the coupon?
Void where prohibited by law and in the state of Wyoming.
Coupon Threepwood.
Give me the pitch.
Smart decision, my friend. You'll thank me after you've heard about this exciting opportunity. Stay with me. The full pitch takes just under 3 hours. Be prepared to be stunned by what I have to tell you. What's the best investment for your hard-earned cash? The stock market? No, too volatile. Duck food futures? No, ducks have short lifespans. Porcelain figurines. Uh-oh, oops, too fragile. What then? 2 words. Time, share. That's right. Real estate. Let me show you how a small investment today can compound into an incredible fortune in just a few short generations.
Yeah, that animation.
So, who's excited?
Basically, the animator just looked at the animation for the original Stan and just said,
wake up.
Make it like that.
Huh?
Right? Only.
You must have
only
dozed off,
better.
pal.
Sorry.
That was it.
No skin off my nose. I'm not the one that's gonna miss out on this once-in-a-millennium opportunity. Come back when you're ready to hear the whole pitch. You know where to find me.
Okay.
Oh, did you get the coupon?
No.
I thought you were selling life insurance.
Turned into a dead end. Get it? Dead end. Seriously, no money in it anymore. It just dried up.
Why?
All my clients were dying and becoming ghosts just to collect on their policies. Oh well, gotta remain flexible, kid. Know what I mean? Timeshares are the wave of the future.
Yeah, I thought we just went through the 3-hour pitch and we just.
Tell me more about this timeshare deal.
It'd be my pleasure, my pantaloon friend. You have to be touched in the head not to take advantage of this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. As a bonus, just for listening to my pitch, I'll give you a coupon for a free monkey mug at Planet
There we go.
Threepwood. Limit 1 per customer while supplies last. Void where prohibited by law and in the state of Wyoming.
Give me the pitch.
Smart decision, my friend. Stay with me. The full what's the stock? No. No. Uh-oh, what 2 times?
Wait, did we get the coupon?
2 hours and 57 minutes
So,
later.
who's excited and ready to invest? Huh?
Oh.
Huh? Oh.
You must have dozed off, pal.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, no skin off my nose. I'm not the one that's gonna miss out on this once-in-a-millennium opportunity. Come back when you're ready to hear the whole pitch. You know where to find me.
Okay, so we need
coffee.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if we have anything to pick up over here.
Guest drawer.
Hi, Benjamin. It's good to be back. Look at this.
Stan's desk is outside. That can't be good for the finish.
Wait, there's something over here.
Jar of glue. Oh, that's always useful for something. Some kind of mischief. Did you go to the high dive? Yeah, there it is, the high dive section. Nope, we went past it. Down that path. There we go. There's a guy with a pointy head who dies. There he is. I know about the puzzles, but I know that this was based on the
Nice dive.
Thank you, my friend. I fear that my skills have atrophied as of late, though. I'm not half the diver I used to be.
That was one of the best plank dives I've ever seen.
And who are you that would take such pains to flatter an aging plank diver?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, plank diver.
Welcome to Jambalaya Island, Mr. Threepwood. I am Marco de Pollo, undefeated and undisputed plank diving champion of the world.
I'm looking for the pieces of the ultimate insult.
What would I know of such things?
One of the pieces is a golden man of some sort.
How peculiar. This solid gold all-world diving trophy looks like a golden man of some sort. It's over by the judge's table.
Perhaps you're not the best person to ask about the ultimate insult.
Perhaps not.
I just remembered a previous engagement. Bye.
With Kim Balistreri Lyons and as John, I think, is her husband.
I'm not picking that up.
Don't touch that oil. It's very expensive.
I'm pretty sure I based his design on John.
You know,
I said John kind of looked like Magnum PI. So, you know, very well put together dude. So I immortalized him in the game. He's a funny guy too.
You know, one of the interesting things about this island is that the previous islands had a very unique look. It was very cartoonish and looks amazing. While over here, it seemed like every 2000s 3D graphics gimmick was used. Was this intentional?
2000s 3D graphics gimmick. Be more specific.
Yeah, for example, the leaves on the trees are very reminiscent of how 3D games looked back in the 2000s. While on the other islands, it's much more subtle and much more artistic.
I don't know. I mean, like in terms of the water and in terms of the sky, which you could have seen in the previous one, it still followed the same aesthetic.
I know, but the trees and the rooftops, they seem like is it supposed to give the island a more commercialized look?
Yes. That was the goal. I remember the general art direction for Jambalaya was that it needed to look newer and very commercial. It didn't have to have that lived-in, worn kind of look of the other islands, and so yeah, there is that. But in terms of the roof tiles, I can't remember anything. Roof tiles and the tree leaves, I don't recall giving any specific art direction for it to look more like typical, 2000s 3D environments.
Because, for example, the tree leaves look like they're made out of plastic, which is very in line with how the island and the commercialized look should feel like. Because there are other trees in the game that actually look like trees, while these ones look like they're made out of plastic.
That is in line.
Personally, I prefer the macro
I
side
can't
of
remember the
frogs.
specific art direction, but I remember the general art direction. It was kind of like, this place needs to look highly, like Ozzy's been through here, and it's been highly commercialized.
Come on in and enjoy some handcrafted homebrewed grog.
But on the other hand, I'm looking at this floor and it looks kind of rustic. Ooh, I'm not sure how I feel about this location at all. I mean, it's got the wonk on the doors and whatnot, but I'm not liking that floor texture.
I love the fact that you have, it seems like there's some depth of field to the camera because you see it blurry, and the only thing that's in focus is the center of the image, the center of the floor.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah, the foreground chair and the table they seem slightly out of focus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's too close to. So what are we looking for? I thought we were looking for coffee so we could get the coupon from.
No, we need to use the glue on.
I'll just splatter some glue on here like this.
Oh, the manatee! I remember the manatee.
Voila! A puddle of glue.
Now ride the manatee.
Hi!
Howdy! What can I do you for?
There's a thing over there with a
So,
saddle.
what is that thing over there with a saddle on it?
That, my friend, is the menacing mechanical manatee.
What is this mechanical manatee here for?
Well, mostly for entertainment. But as a promotional special, we're currently giving away a Planet Threepwood coupon for a complimentary monkey mug meal to anybody who could ride the manatee at the highest setting.
I'd like to take a crack at riding that manatee thing.
Alrighty, let's see what you got. Okay, I'm going to start at the bedwetter setting, which shouldn't be any trouble for a stout young guy like you. Ready?
Bring it on! Yahoo!
Not bad. Okay, now let's increase the difficulty until we get to the top setting. Woohoo! Ride 'em, sea cowboy!
Is it over yet?
Almost. 3, 2, 1. You did it!
Woohoo!
You did it!
Whoa! Oh.
I thought we'd lose you on the grazing frenzy setting, but you made it. You've joined an elite fraternity, my friend. Not many have survived their rides on the Savage Manatee. Come on over to the bar, partner, and I'll get you your Monkey Mug meal coupon. Here you go. Enjoy your prize.
Like, I think the
It's a
machine
planet.
says,
Fun, right?
It's no.
It says here you can also get some coffee and listen to Stan's pitch.
Yeah. So since while you were talking earlier, I found an empty Gragachino mug in the window pane at Starbuccaneers, and that's the other solution for this puzzle. So I can use that mug to get some coffee and go listen to that pitch, or use this coupon.
Mm-hmm. You said there's a mug in the window that you can grab?
Yeah, I grabbed it
Oh, we
already.
already grabbed the mug.
Yeah,
we already have the mug.
There's nothing in it.
Oh, tell him it's a free refill.
I'd like a refill, please.
That's a souvenir mug, not a coffee cup.
Oh, sorry, it was supposed to be the other. The empty Gragachino. This one.
This one, yeah.
Still offering that free refill?
You betcha, sir. I'll take care of that for you. Can't get enough of my sweet coffee goodness, can ya?
Just get me my Gragachino, please.
Alrighty. Coming right up.
Oh, I went too far with some of these designs.
They're awesome.
Cartoon sensibilities. Those two, man. Or, I don't know. Maybe I have just an innate hatred of tourists. Make them look as goofy as possible.
Set sail for family fun at Planet Threepwood. See,
Oh, I think you don't you go. Oh, you're gonna go to Stan's with the coffee, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Stan's with the coffee. And since we reached to our mark, we're gonna call it a day soon. We have 10 more minutes.
I see what they mean about the plants and whatnot. I have to say though, like Stan's, I just want to mention, I do recall the first time I saw this location, this background, I thought it was beautiful. And I still do, all these years later. You know, just the color of the building and the never mind with the effects and the lights on. I just really liked it.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, just in terms of charming, being very charming and having depth. It's not perfect. I mean, like those bushes could do some work. Bushes on the right.
Talk about your eye openers. I feel like I just drank an entire coffee plantation, donkeys and all. Hi, Stan. Tell me more.
You have as a limit.
Give me the pitch.
Smart. Stay. Be prepared to be stunned. What's the stock? No. No. Poor. Uh-oh. Oops. What then? Time. Share. That's right. Let me show you how a small investment today can compound into an incredible fortune in just a few short generations.
Yeah, someone mentioned Stan's hands. I don't.
So, who's excited and ready to invest?
I know it was, if they're red, it's not intentional. You know,
Gosh, that sounds interesting, but I need to check with my wife first.
You bet. Gotta check with the missus. Wouldn't want to wind up in the old doghouse.
Right. I mean, where would the piranha poodles sleep?
Right. Well, thanks for listening. Have this coupon for a free monkey mug at Planet Threepwood from your old friend, Stan.
I got 2 of them. I think that's it for here.
I'll just be on my way.
You can't afford to wait too long. This deal won't last.
I can't unsee his hands. Oh my gosh.
Maybe you should issue a patch for. Let's give
yeah, I'll patch that. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Yeah. How about no? Accept it.
Oh, I think the Gragachino's wearing off.
Okay, so now I have 2 coupons. I have the plan. I have 2 coupons.
Yep.
Okay, let's use the coupons and call it a day.
Oh, aren't they? Don't you use them at Planet Threepwood?
Oh, sorry. This is Starbuccaneers.
Yeah, that's where you got it. You want to go to Planet Threepwood. Yeah. We'll talk to Murray.
Ahoy, mateys! Set sail for family.
Hi, Murray.
Welcome to Planet Threepwood, the evilest theme restaurant on Earth.
Oh, I love Murray.
Knock it off, Murray!
How did you escape from Monkey Island? The last time I saw you, you were sitting on a shelf in LeChuck's demonic amusement park.
Ah, that's a tale of heart-stopping malice and evil.
Well, naturally.
It all started a few months ago. As usual, I was sitting on my shelf, working on my plans to conquer the world. Suddenly, the amusement park exploded with a blast of demonic heck fire.
Was it an unfortunate accident at Largo's Burrito Bar?
No, it was LeChuck. Apparently, his flaming beard melted its way through his icy tomb, freeing him.
I knew I should have given him a shave before I left. But what caused the explosive blast of demonic heck fire?
Oh, he was just letting off a little steam. Steam, get it? Hey, I thought it was funny.
I've got to go.
Stop by anytime for more pirate-themed fun and evil.
That is true. About Murray says
mateys.
LeChuck
Set sail for family fun at Planet Threepwood.
Yeah. Game isn't consistent with itself. I don't know.
Elaine and I'll be your
Maybe
waitress
it's
this
just a point of view
afternoon.
thing.
I think I'm ready to order.
What'll it be?
What have you got?
It's all on the menu. Call me after you've read it.
Gee, she's just as snippy as the real Elaine.
Where do you turn in the coupon?
I think I need to read the menu first. Where's the menu?
Elaine Marley, paraphernalia.
LucasArts smug.
seems to have their grubby hands into everything around here.
Yep. Where's the menu?
Wasn't there something said look at random
Oh,
look
wait.
at bar?
Maybe
Oh, the
today's
menu's
special.
up front. Today's specials.
Yeah.
On
There we
today's
go.
menu
Today's
is
menu.
Swordmaster's Delight, Guybrush's Mighty Pirate Burger, Lobster LeChuck, and Elaine's Caesar Salad. Big mighty pirates like myself can't live on salads. Today's special drinks are Largo's Lemonade and Fat Fizz.
None of this stuff rings a bell. Well, talk to her again now that you've looked at the menu.
Yeah. Look at you walking around in the back
Excuse
over there.
me.
Hi, I'm Elaine and I'll be your waitress this afternoon.
I think I'm ready to order.
What'll it be?
Oh. Lobster LeChuck?
Well, I'll take my chances with the Lobster LeChuck.
Ka-ching! And to drink?
Fat Fizz. Oh, Largo's Lemonade or Fat Fizz? Do you have any clues about what would be correct here? I can't think of anything.
Largo's Lemonade will be fine.
Good choice, sir. And how will you be paying?
Coupon.
Check out this Mega Monkey meal ticket.
Very good, sir. Please note that due to the unexpectedly high demand, we are no longer providing the entree portion of the meal for coupon-bearing customers. However, you will still receive your complimentary beverage in the ceremonial monkey mug.
Oh, the mug is what you want. Didn't matter what we ordered, it's the mug that we're after.
And then we need to talk to Chris Miles in the game and have a caricature.
We already got the caricature from Chris Miles in the game.
But I need one with a monkey mug, I think.
Use monkey mug with Jolly Pirate.
Hey, hey! That complimentary monkey mug meal doesn't come with a complimentary monkey mug.
I wasn't gonna keep it, really.
Oh, shit. Yeah, use the monkey mug with the Jolly
There must
with
be
Chris
some way to
Miles.
grab it, but make them think it's still here.
Yeah, talk to Jolly Pirate. It says use
I don't
monkey
think he'd
mug
like
with
that.
Jolly Pirate. Huh. Well, we want him to make a caricature of the mug, right?
Yeah.
I don't think he'd like that. I don't think he'd like that. Those things really don't go together. After all the work I went through to get this thing, there's no way I'm just gonna drink from it.
Hey, hey!
Let's see if I can. No, I need to pick it
There
up.
must be some way to grab it, but make them think it's still here.
Hmm.
Talk to Jolly Pirate. You have that option
Excuse me.
now. There we go.
You already got a caricature. Don't be greedy.
But I want one with me in the monkey mug.
Oh, all right.
Oh, Chris, you're so nice. In the game and outside.
What's your favorite
Thank
pirate
you.
activity?
You choose. What's my favorite activity?
Nothing. We already got smell of gunpowder, so let's go with clang of a good short sword fight.
I'm partial
Yeah.
to the clang of a good sword fight. Although sometimes
Insult
when the swords
sword fight.
don't hit together cleanly, it makes this awful screech sound.
You know what else I like about pirates? Their wacky madcap accessories. Pegs, patches, parrots, hooks. They're just so darned whimsical. What's your favorite pirate accessory?
Parrot.
Nothing makes a bold-fashioned statement like a pirate with a parrot on his shoulder. And most would agree that that statement is I'm a creepy jerk who tortures small animals for my personal amusement.
You know what I can't figure out about pirates?
I shudder to think.
What do they do in their spare time? They can't spend their entire lives fighting, sailing, and wenching.
Sorry, went through
Can
this
they?
cycle.
I guess not.
Of course not. So, what do you think pirates do in their off hours?
We already did internet, so let's do the first one. Curl up on a fire with
I
a
think
good
that most
book.
of them just like to curl up by the fire with a good book. Of course, they usually just throw the book in the fire, but still.
Books. Yes. Yes. Done. Here you are, sir. Thank you for your patronage, and enjoy your visit to the happiest island on Earth.
Thanks.
Like a Disney reference there.
I guess now we
there's
have
a-
the mug that we can use with glue.
Now I can stick this on something.
And then we have the caricature.
Gee, this might actually pass as the real thing.
There we go.
I don't think that would
And
help
swap
anything.
it.
Yeah, so we use this.
And swap it.
Look at us being all piratey and stuff.
That's some Indiana Jones stuff.
Mhm.
Right there. And walk out, and she doesn't hassle you. There we go. Oh, Lisa.
Okay, let's save. This is a great place to save.
Sure is.
So that next time we'll have to win that diving competition.
I'm
Of a live stream 3.
mateys.
Okay. This is great. Saved it.
Set sail for family fun at Planet Threepwood.
We were worried about giving the sexy woman animation to a male artist. This is how out of touch we were back then. So we gave it to Lisa Wong, and we figured, okay, make sure it's a woman animator doing it. And
She's
when
going
we
to keep
saw
it
what
appropriate.
I was like, what the hell? Right? but it was appropriate for the character. We thought, I thought at the time, so all right, it works. I didn't think she had it in her to make something quite like that. But Lisa said I understood the assignment, and it was like, oh. So I was so concerned about being, thought of as a sexist pig that I'm. But then it was kind of like, just do what's appropriate for the game and try not to worry about it too much. Stuff like that. Just the fact that we were concerned made it more, sort of like, okay, we want it funny, but we don't want it, goonish.
Yeah, I mean, at the time, Tomb Raider was pretty sexist.
Yeah, but I don't know, actually. But was it? I mean, I guess
in terms of the model they used for the game itself.
I guess
in terms of proportions.
All right. I mean, we get into a whole discussion about this in terms of what is goonery and what is appropriate, or is there anything wrong with having a character looking attractive, conventionally attractive? But I don't want to get into it. Part of the reason why I stick with cartoony type characters, I don't have to worry about it as much. But
okay, so thank you, Chris, for joining me for another live stream of Escape from Monkey Island, and hopefully we'll have one sooner rather than later. Hopefully there won't be any new wars starting in the next couple of weeks, and so we'll be able to have it, in the next couple of weeks, as opposed to having it in the summer. So I'll be in touch, and we'll see when we can have part 4, and then we can move on to our other plans with The Dig and maybe Curse of Monkey Island. That's it. Have a lovely weekend, Chris. Have a lovely weekend, you all. And don't forget to join us tomorrow for our live stream of I forgot the name of the game. Wait. Talos Principle. That's right. Talos Principle with Paul. Part 3 of that live stream. So thank you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Chris. Bye.
Pleasure.